Hello everyone, this is Jay from Pro Gaming TCG, and today we are back with another Elder Scrolls Legends ranked gameplay video. Today, I really don't have anything to talk about, but I do have a pretty interesting game, pretty intense game as well. It was actually a pretty good matchup. I don't really know what he was playing. I'd go and say he was playing a sub mid-range deck that was kind of just thrown together. And I've actually been seeing a lot of those is where people just kind of like throw together cards and don't really match up abilities and stuff like that. And that's just not the right thing to do. You definitely want to match up abilities. You want to work things that work well together. And that's kind of like what I'm doing here. I'm playing Sharpshooter Scout my first turn just because, it's a 1, it's easy. I don't have to use a Magicka Ring, which might not have been the right play, but it gets an early damage off. Plus, when I play Afflicted Ayleid this next turn, I'm going to be ahead and it's not still going to be even. He's going to have 27 and I'm going to have 28. And I'm actually going to hit him. I'm going to get him down to 26 this turn. So 2 turns, 4 damage, not too bad. I've had better, but 4 damage in 2 turns is not that bad. Now he is actually going to go ahead and he's going to play a very, very good card, the Pyromancer card, which basically does 1 damage to all monsters in a lane, and creatures in a lane, and that counters my deck very hard. That card specifically counters my deck. So I'm actually going to go ahead, I'm just going to go ahead, play in the other lane. I'm going to take the 2 damage that I can get with Afflicted Ayleid here, and really just go with that. There's nothing really much that I can do other than maybe play the Spider Worker with some Magicka, with a bust of my Magicka Ring, but I really didn't want to do that. It really wasn't worth the Magicka Ring to do. Next turn I could probably play it, but next turn I believe I'm going to have 4, and I'm going to play Shrieking Harpy and Moorcall Gatekeeper for that. Now he is going to go ahead and he's going to play a 1/3 guard, basically negating any damage that I could do next turn, which was a little upsetting because I actually had really good footing and I had a really good hold on this match if he wouldn't have played that guard card. If he wouldn't have played that guard card, this match would have been very different in the sense that I would have been able to flood the field this turn, get a lot of damage, plus get a guard down. So I really wouldn't have had to worry about other guard cards because I could just clash my guard. Now I am going to go ahead, I'm going to shackle that, and then I'm going to play Moorcall Gatekeeper, and I'm going to put it on Shrieking Harpy here to give it a 4/1. Go ahead and clash my Afflicted Ayleid to get that card out of the way. Now, the reason I put it on Shrieking Harpy is because I thought that Moorcall Gatekeeper is a guard card, and he's probably going to attack that, so I might as well not have it on there. Now, in hindsight, like hindsight's 2020, because he had another Pyromancer, I should have put it on my Gatekeeper, which would have allowed me to have 4 on my Gatekeeper, but it wouldn't have mattered because he actually gets my Gatekeeper off of the field anyways with a Murkwater. So I don't have anything really in my hand, so I go ahead and I play Spider Worker. I get Shrieking Harpy, and I'm like, okay, Shrieking Harpy can work here. Go ahead and shackle it so it can't really do anything in my turn with the second Spider Worker. Now, Spider Worker definitely got me 2 decent cards here that helped me out a lot during this game. But for right now, I'm in a little bit of a predicament. I don't really have anything that can do a lot of damage on the field. He's got 3 cards on the field that he's got spread out. And like I talked in one of my past videos, like spreading out your field is actually a very good tactic. And that's something that I don't do personally a lot because I play an aggro type deck and I want to deal the most damage as quickly as possible. And filling a lane kind of makes them feel weary and almost play to the other lane. And that's kind of what he's doing now. I have 3 monsters in a lane. He's got 2 monsters, 3 monsters, now 4 monsters in a lane. And he's thinking he can do higher damage output than I can, which is a pretty logical thing to think. Now, I have Sentinel here, and I'm going to go ahead and play Sentinel. And then I'm going to go ahead and play Afflicted Ayleid. Now, I'm going to go ahead and there's no reason to keep my Spider Workers out on this field, so I'm going to go ahead and play my Afflicted Ayleid, get those guys off the field, hit Shrieking Harpy for 2. That's going to bring him down to 20, and I'm at 21 now. So right now, I'm ahead. With the damage that he's going to be doing this next turn, I'm actually not ahead, but neither of us have a board control. It's actually a neutral board control right now. If something like I've talked about in a lot of my videos, is board control is basically the determiner of how you win games in Elder Scrolls Legends. And here I mess up big time. I misplay and I go and for some odd reason I uncast that card. And my thinking was, I don't want to uncast Murkwater because that deals 1 damage to all my creatures, and I don't want to do Pyromancer because their summon abilities. Now that other one did have a summon ability, but it really wasn't anything big. So I go ahead, I actually get a really good prophecy. I get Lurking Crocodile, and Lurking Crocodile, even though it doesn't have an ability when summoned or a slay ability or anything like that, it's a very good 3/2 card that I can get off of a prophecy. Get rid of that Spider Worker, play that down. He actually does go ahead and play the same card that he played, which basically allowed me not to take 4 more damage, which is really nice. He does use a curse on my Sentinel, which doesn't really affect me too much, other than the fact that I really didn't. He really didn't need to do that, other than to maybe make a combo in the future. But at this point in time, I'm like, okay, well, I have quite a bit of cards in my hand. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to start hitting him in the face here, and I'm going to actually do quite a bit of damage. I'm going to do 2 or 1. I'm going to do 1 with my Gatekeeper, 5 with the Lightning Bolt, and then 2, 3, and 3 with each of my other corresponding creatures, which is a total of 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. So I'm going to actually do 13 damage that turn and take away basically all the remaining of his runes. He still has 1 rune. I have 15. This turn he cannot kill me. He actually only has, I believe, 10 possibly. He's only got like 10 damage out on the field, which is going to leave me with 5 health left, and he's only got 7. So he has to figure out a way to basically clear the board, because I have a hero in my hand which is going to do 2 damage and get a rune break, and I have quite a bit of power down on my field. I do get Stone Throw off of this, and then I go ahead and I do get Sharpshooter Scout off this. Now, what the smart thing would have been to do is Sharpshooter Scout Murkwater, but I go ahead and hit it on the face just because that's going to allow me to secure the win, basically, because he still has 8. And if I would have destroyed his Murkwater, that may have prompted him to do a different strategy than he did, because he would have been protecting both sides of his board instead of just one. And he's gonna go ahead, put a guard down, and that's either way. I think I would have won this because I draw into Crushing Blow, and I think I had enough creatures and stuff on the field to be able to Crushing Blow, because even if I would have taken that out, I would have had 1, so it would have put him at 6. My hero would have put him at 4. Therefore, I would have only had to hit him for 4 more damage. Crushing Blow would have hit him for 3. So I really would have only had to have 1 more damage somewhere in the field, and it would have been easily gotten. And that's a victory right there, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely go ahead, leave a like on the video. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead, click that subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. Anyways, this is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I'll remind you all to always keep on battling and pursue your dreams. Once again, thanks for watching, guys.